Have you ever heard a song so haunting, it felt as if it wasn't meant for your ears? This is the story of the Midnight Serenade, a ghostly legend whispered across generations. Our tale begins like this. In a quiet town, far from the chaos of the city, there was an old mansion perched on a hilltop. Once beautiful and lively, now it stood abandoned, its windows shattered, its garden overgrown. But it was the mansion's grand piano that drew curious souls. They say, at the stroke of midnight, its keys would play a melody, soft, melancholy, and inhumanly perfect. It would lure anyone who delved too close, a song carried by the wind, plucking at the heartstrings with its eerie allure. The melody never stopped, they say, until someone listened all the way through. And that came with consequences. Our story follows Mara, a skeptic and thrill-seeker who never believed the tales of the haunted mansion. She decided one full moon night to put an end to the town's superstition. Ignoring the warnings, she climbed the hill with her flashlight and stepped into the shadowed halls of the mansion. Dust layered every surface, cobwebs draped over the chandeliers. But there it was, the grand piano, standing untouched and gleaming under a beam of moonlight, as if conscious of her arrival. Midnight. Like clockwork, the first note rang out. Mara froze. The sound was as crisp and clear as if it were performed by a maestro. Slowly, cautiously, she approached. The closer she got, the louder it became. No one was there. Empty keys moving on their own. Just as the final note was about to play, Mara felt her chest tighten, an invisible hand gripping at her breath. She couldn't scream, couldn't move. The music suddenly stopped. Silence. Then a whisper, barely audible. "You shouldn't have listened." Mara was found the next day outside the mansion, her hair stark white, her hands trembling, mute and unable to tell what she saw. But she left behind a message scrawled on the dusty floor. "Don't follow the music." The mansion remains standing to this day, the piano always playing, waiting for its next audience. So, if you ever hear a song on the wind, do yourself a favor, don't listen.